Hi, this is John with Learn Tutoring Services. Welcome back to our Sunday series math videos. This is where we go through and either explain a math problem that one of our students had, or sometimes we will explain a math concept. Today we're going to go through a geometry problem, actually two problems, that a student of ours had about a month ago. We hope you enjoy these. Our first problem is a cylinder with a radius of 6 and a height of 5. And we want to find the lateral area, the total area, and the volume. I have drawn out the cylinder with the given dimensions that we have. And first, the lateral area. The definition of the lateral area is the area of the sides without including the top or the bottom. So basically it's this area here. Now the formula for the lateral area of a cylinder is 2 pi times the radius times the height, 2 pi RH. And we simply put in the corresponding values. 2 pi, the radius in our case here is 6, and the height is 5. Multiplying all that out, 6 times 5 is 30, times 2 is 60 pi square units. We're not sure if these are in feet, inches, meters, centimeters, so we leave it general as units. Now, 60 pi is the exact answer. If we want to have an approximate, then a lot of times we'll substitute the value of 3.14 for pi. And if we multiply that out, it would be 188.5 square units. All right, so that's part A, the lateral area. Part B, the total area. Again, we will need a formula specific for the cylinder. And the total area, I wrote an L, it should be T for total, is 2 pi RH, radius and height, plus 2 times pi times the radius squared. Now, you will notice here that the first part of this formula is the lateral area. Because to get the entire area, we will take the lateral area and add the area of the bottom and the area of the top. So, since we've already done the work, the lateral area we know is 60 pi, plus 2 times pi, r is 6, so 6 squared. And this will come out to 60 pi plus 6 squared is 36 times 2 is 72 pi. And finally, our exact total area is 132 pi square units. And again, we will get our approximate. 132 times the 3.14 comes out to 414.7 square units. All right, finally, the volume of our cylinder will equal pi times the radius squared times the height. And we have all of these values. The radius is 6 squared times 5. 6 squared is 36 times 5 is 180. These are now cubic units. Volume is always in cubic. And multiplying that out, excuse me, I forgot the pi, 180 pi cubic units. That's our exact answer. The approximate answer will be 565.5 cubic units. All right, that's the end of our first problem. For our second problem, we're going to be finding the same things, but this time for a cone. Again, I have drawn out the cone here. Our cone has a radius of 3 and a height of 4. Again, no specific units were given. All right, geometry is a lot about formulas. So the formula for the lateral area of a cone is pi times the radius times something that is called the slant height. Now, the slant height here on our cone is this distance right here. But as you can see, we don't have that defined. So we're going to have to do some work in order to find the slant height. So if you can tell, this is a right triangle. The radius along with the height are the two legs, and the slant height that we want is the hypotenuse of that right triangle. So L squared, which is the hypotenuse, is equal to the sum of the two legs squared. So 3 squared plus 4 squared. So L squared is 9 plus 16. L squared is 25. Taking the square root of both sides, we have L is equal to 5. Some of you may have recognized this as a 3, 4, 5 triangle. All right, so now we've done the work and we have our slant height. So now it's just a matter of plugging everything in. Pi times the radius of 3 times our slant height of 5 will give us 15 pi square units. Again, that's our exact answer. The approximate will be 47.1 square units. All right, the total area of our cone. Formula is pi times the radius times our slant height plus pi r squared, radius squared. And again, just like in our problem with the cylinder, this portion of the total area formula is the lateral area. So we've already done the work. We know that the lateral area is 15 pi. So we will do the other part. Pi, our radius is 3, so it's times 3 squared, which gives us 15 pi plus 9 pi, for a total of 24 pi square units. And just to keep going with the approximate, 24 pi is approximately 75.4 square units. And finally, the volume for a cone is 1/3 pi r squared times the height. You'll notice that this portion here is the formula for a cylinder's volume. But the cone's is 1/3 that amount. All right, so this is now 1/3 pi Our radius is 3, so that's 3 squared, and our height is 4. 1/3 times the 3 squared, 9, times 4 will give us 12 pi. And again, this is now cubic units. And the approximate, I wrote equals, approximate is 37.7 cubic units. Well, I hope that you enjoyed that. If you would like to see a problem done out for you, or possibly a math concept explained, please let us know. You can go to our website and send us an email, or go to our Facebook page and post something with a problem. Well, I hope you have a good week. Take care, and we will see you next Sunday.